Let's rest here for a minute, catch our breath. There we go. Pressing on, I'm hoping my luck will change. Many of the people who live on the river are traditional Dayaks. These are the last few human settlements I'm going to see for the rest of my journey. The local people have a great respect for orangutans. The name orangutan literally means person of the forest. But it is feared. A deadly combination of animal strength and human wisdom. Local people tell stories of huge males carrying off the prettiest women in the village. Others believe the orangs are people who wisely do not let humans know they can speak, for fear of being put to work. Maybe I should have kept quiet myself. Suddenly, there's a strange, round-bellied orange creature looking at me. It appears to be coming closer. That's a kiss squeak. The kiss squeak is a sign that he is as excited about our meeting as I am. It feels close enough for a first date. But the orangutan has other ideas. It seems only polite to offer him a little gift. Oh, his hand was so soft. Are you the orangutan from my dream? I peeled that piece for you. This is my first orangutan encounter, and he lives here having a little snack, and I think it's a boy. Yeah. And I do think that he's young because his face has a little paleness to it still, maybe not so young like an adolescent, or seems quite sweet. Soft hands, very neat table manners. Spit out the seeds and everything. Oh, hi. Hi. Oh my God, this is so intense. Wow. Oh, hi. You're heavy. You're heavy and we're in a swamp. Hi. Oh. Oh, he gave me a little nibble on the ear. Hi. What is that, huh? What is that? Hi. Oh. He was heavier than I thought, so when he first came down on top of me, we're walking through a swamp, and we sort of sunk a little bit, and I thought I'm going to go straight down. But it was totally fabulous, and it was really sweet, and gave me a nice little love bite right on top of the ear, so I've been brought into the fray, I think. I'm well on my way now. Here we go. My first orangutan was more friendly and sociable than I had ever expected. But this one was just a kid, about 7 or 8 years old. I have a feeling that the adults might be a very different animal. Most of Southeast Asia was once covered in rainforest, and orangutans were found across the whole continent as far as China. Now they are only found in one country, Indonesia, on 2 islands, Sumatra and here in Borneo. Borneo is the 3rd largest island in the world, and when you're on a slow boat traveling upriver, the forest seems vast and limitless. But there are limits. As the rainforest is cut down by logging companies or cleared for agriculture, the orangutans find themselves cut off in smaller and smaller areas. Here they become vulnerable to hunters or simply die of starvation. The young are captured and exported as pets. Many die in captivity or are disposed of when they get too big. Thanks to us, there is now an increasingly large population of homeless and orphaned orangutans. In the recent forest fires, 3,000 orangutans may have died, reducing the population in these forests to as few as 15,000, and leaving many more orphans. It's an urgent problem that should concern us all. In the meantime, it has been left to lone individuals to try and help. One of them is about to land right on top of me. Willy Smits is a Dutch botanist who came here to develop ways of managing forests more effectively. He first got involved looking after a single orphaned orangutan and now runs a rescue and rehabilitation operation in the east of the island. Today, he has flown in to release a 5-year-old female called Holly. Rehabilitating orangutans is no easy business. If they grow up in captivity, they may lack the vital skills they need to survive in the forest. Holly has already been released once, but had to be taken out of the forest for treatment when she injured herself.
And actually, she was already released here in this forest, and she was doing very well with a big group of other orangutans. But unfortunately, she had a bad fall and she broke her wrist, her right wrist. And we had to take her out and bring her to the center to have that cured first. So now we are releasing her.
Wild orangutans are not normally accident-prone, but when you've been brought up in a cage with iron bars, it's not easy to judge which branches can support your weight. And so this is where she'll stay for tonight?
Yes, that's where she'll spend the night, just to get over the stress. And tomorrow morning, some others will come for feeding, and then she'll be joining them. Okay.
The forest is a frightening place to a new arrival, so Willie has built a shelter, a kind of orangutan motel high up in the canopy where the orangs stay the night and begin to adjust to their new home.
Holly's lucky if she gets a ride.
As Holly checks in, other former guests come down from the trees to check out what's happening. Willie has traveled all over Indonesia to confiscate young orangutans from people who illegally keep them as pets.
Holly has a very nice room.
Holly's mother was killed by the poachers who sold her as a baby.
She likes the leaves. She's going to make a nest. Okay, better be quick now. There, she's coming. Okay. Kayu, untuk pangkalnya.
There she is.
She knows this. She has been through this before.
Hi. Here's the stick. Well, it must be scary to be in there all by yourself with all this activity around you.
She's so quiet. She's not really stressed at all. So tomorrow morning it'll be a good time, and she'll have time to explore the surrounding around it. Before darkness, she knows exactly where to make her nest. And
as we lock Holly up for the night, it feels more like a prison than a hotel. But at least there is some complimentary fruit from room service.
Ambil? Iya? Mau ya? Ambil ya? Okay. Okay, shall we let her?
Yes. Okay.
Just one night.
See you in the morning.
It seems odd to imprison Holly, having brought her all this way into the forest. But at least she will have plenty of time tomorrow to get her bearings and find a place to build a nest for her first night in the wild. Orangutans love a good night's sleep, and they like to have a comfortable place to do it.